Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So today I'm going to try something I don't think I've ever tried before, and definitely not in the combi. So I'm going to be making some honey garlic chicken tenders. It said bites, but I froze the wrong one. So my chicken's making a big mess on my counter here. What I'm going to start off with is obviously, they said to go ahead and put the spices and the cornstarch on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting some of the spices that I would normally have on my chicken. And I'll bring you down here and show you what I'm doing here. So I got the tray out for the combi. And it's always best to kind of like fry with both the butter and the oil, I guess, because the butter gets too burnt too quickly or something like that. I don't know. I know I've made steaks like that in the cast iron, so I do believe that's true. So go ahead and I'll be putting a little bit of oil in here. Now, obviously this is going to melt. I'm going to have to pull this out. I'm going to have to stir this around as it's cooking. I'm not going to keep you around for all that, obviously. But what I'm going to do is take my chicken there, kind of like unspread it just a little bit so all of it can get the spices, and then I'll just mix this all together here. Alright, I'm going to take some of my my paprika blend that I made the other day. I just shook that up. I'm going to go ahead and put this over all the chicken. Go ahead and stir that up so it can get on all the sides. And then I guess what you're supposed to do is take a little bit of the cornstarch, if you're wondering why the cornstarch is out. Take the cornstarch, and that supposedly helps brown it a little bit better. So go ahead and put this on here. Alright. That smells amazing, by the way. There is a video. It will be tagged on here. And they said about 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. So I may have to get just a little bit more here, because this is probably over a pound. And go ahead and push that in there. And then reflip it. And then I will be making just some instant potatoes with some gravy, and then just, I believe Mark said he wanted just green beans, so that's what we'll have. So go ahead and put this on here, and that should be good here. And then what I'm going to do is put this over in the combi and get the air fryer started. And then I am going to go ahead and start working on the sauce, because the sauce can take about up to 8 minutes to go ahead and get thickened. So as this melts a little bit, I'll be stirring this chicken, if you're wondering. Try to get this more out in one thing. And I'll go ahead and show you real quick. Go ahead and open this up. This is already on the air fryer setting. I like this being over here, but sometimes that falls off the ledge there. And then go ahead and it's on the air fry. I'm going to still do it only at 350. And go ahead and hit start. And it says 20 minutes. It's definitely not going to take 20 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring you over to the stove and show you how to make the sauce. Alright, now the ingredients are going to be down below. And I am going to eyeball some of these ingredients, obviously. So you put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. And then it asks for 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So I'm just going to go ahead and eyeball that. And I did pre-warm my skillet here. It asked for a 1/4 cup of broth. So that's in there. And then because it's really sticky, I'm really going to definitely eyeball the honey. That's the biggest thing I wanted to eyeball. Alright. And then it asked for, I'm not going to do the red pepper flakes, and this is actually 3 cloves of garlic, which obviously, you know, you do you on the garlic. So go ahead and that should be good for right now, I would think. I'll leave that out just in case. And this, what they say to do on this is to let this cook together for about 5 to 8 minutes to go ahead and get this nice and thick. And then what you're going to be doing is putting the chicken in this pan, or I'll dump this in the bigger pan when this is actually done. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook here for a few and get this thickened, and I will be right back. Alright, I thought I was recording, but what I did is I took one, I have my own homemade brown gravy mix, and I put 1 cup of water to the 2 tablespoons to 1 cup of water, and I mixed that up with my little whirligig, and then I added some of the gravy browning that my mom always used, and I've been sitting here stirring this, and I think this is actually done. So I'll go ahead and pull that off the burner, and then I can go ahead and start warming up the green beans. Get that out here. Put that to the other burner here. And just, you know, just a can of green beans here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of pepper in the green beans. And I will bring you back when all this is done here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is Mark tasted this sauce. He says it was really good. So I'm going to go ahead and take the chicken, because it's done, and put it in this sauce. And I had to get a different kind of gripper, by the way. This is actually scratching the side of that pan, and I did not know that. I'm going to turn that on low and let this heat up together a little bit. And I have my instant potatoes done over there. The gravy's done. The green beans are done. I just need to stir this up. So I'll bring you over to the counter and we'll get this plated up and show you what dinner's looking like. Alright, so everything is here out on the tape on the island here. And I said that I probably would have doubled the sauce. And Mark says no, probably not. And, you know, whatever. Either way, I like things saucier, and he doesn't necessarily like things saucier, so I think it's up to the individual. And for me, if it was me without, you know, serving him, I would have definitely had put a little bit more sauce going forth. And then the green beans. Now there's obviously going to be enough of this to make another meal for the Hot Logic for Mark's lunch. And go ahead and pour a little bit of the brown gravy on here. And this is your honey garlic chicken tenders with the green beans, instant potatoes, and my homemade brown gravy. So my question to you, have you ever made that? And if you have, did you do anything differently? Was there a different sauce that you followed or anything like that? Let me know in the comments down below. And thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a very blessed and wonderful day.